A wealthy businessman was vacationing in a small coastal village. One afternoon, he walked to the beach and saw a fisherman sitting in his boat. The fisherman had just returned from the ocean. His boat contained several large, beautiful fish. The businessman was impressed. "Those are excellent fish," the businessman said. "How long did it take you to catch them?" The fisherman smiled. "Only a little while," he replied. The businessman was confused. "If you only fished for a little while, why did you not stay out longer and catch more fish?" The fisherman stretched and yawned. "I caught enough fish to feed my family today. Why would I need more?" The businessman could not believe what he was hearing. This fisherman could catch more fish. He could earn more money, but he chose not to. This made no sense to the businessman. "What do you do with the rest of your day?" the businessman asked. The fisherman thought for a moment. "Well, I sleep late. I fish a little. I play with my children. I take a nap with my wife. In the evening, I walk into the village. I drink wine with my friends. We play music. We laugh. We tell stories. I have a full and busy life." The businessman felt compelled to help this poor, simple fisherman who clearly did not understand business or success. "I have an MBA from Harvard," the businessman said proudly. "I can help you. You should fish longer every day. Catch more fish. Sell them for more money. With the extra money, you can buy a bigger boat. With a bigger boat, you can catch even more fish. With more fish, you can buy more boats. Eventually, you could have a whole fleet of boats." The businessman's eyes lit up as he continued his plan. Then, instead of selling your fish to a middleman, you could sell directly to the processor. Eventually, you could open your own processing plant. You could control the product processing and distribution. You would need to leave this small village and move to the capital city, then maybe to a bigger city. Eventually, you could move to New York or London to manage your expanding empire. The fisherman listened quietly. When the businessman finished, the fisherman asked a simple question. "How long would all this take?" The businessman calculated quickly in his mind. 15 to 20 years, maybe 25 years at most. The fisherman asked another question. "And then what?" The businessman laughed. "Then comes the best part. When your company is big enough, you announce an IPO. You sell your company stock to the public. You become very rich. Very, very rich. Millions of dollars." The fisherman paused. Then he asked one more question. "And after that, what would I do with millions of dollars?" The businessman was excited to answer. "Then you could retire. You could move to a small coastal village. You could sleep late, fish a little, play with your grandchildren, take naps. In the evening, you could walk into the village, drink wine with friends, play music, laugh and tell stories. You would finally be able to enjoy life." The fisherman smiled. "But that is exactly what I do now. Why would I work for 25 years to end up exactly where I started?" The businessman stood speechless. He had no answer. For the first time in his life, he had no answer. This is the story of the fisherman who refused gold, and it will challenge everything you believe about success, wealth, and happiness. Let me explain what just happened. The businessman thought he was offering the fisherman success, a path to wealth, a way to improve his life. But the fisherman already had what the businessman was promising. He was already there. This is what most people do not understand. We chase success so that one day we can live simply. We work hard so that one day we can rest. We accumulate wealth so that one day we can have time. But what if you already have time? What if you already live simply? What if you already rest? Then why chase what you already have? The businessman had fallen into the trap that most people fall into. He confused means with ends. He thought success was measured by how much you have, not by how you live. He thought wealth meant millions of dollars, not time with family. He thought progress meant building an empire, not enjoying the present moment. He was working for the future and missing the present. The fisherman was living in the present and already had his future. Now, let me ask you something. Are you the businessman or the fisherman? Are you working for a future that looks like the present you are neglecting? Are you chasing more when enough is right in front of you? Are you sacrificing today for a tomorrow that might never come? Think about it. The businessman's plan requires the fisherman to give up his current life. Sleep late, no more. Play with his children, no time. Take naps with his wife, impossible. Drink wine with friends in the evening, cannot do it. The businessman is asking the fisherman to give up everything he loves for 25 years. And for what? To earn the right to do what he is already doing. This is the paradox of modern success. We give up our lives to build lives. We sacrifice our present to earn a future that looks exactly like the present we abandoned. We work ourselves to exhaustion so that one day we can finally rest. But we could rest now. We just choose not to. We think rest must be earned, peace must be achieved, and contentment must be purchased. But the fisherman has none of these beliefs. The businessman represents most of society. He believes in more fish, more boats, more money, more success, more everything. He cannot imagine that someone would stop at enough. To the businessman, the fisherman is wasting his potential. But to the fisherman, the businessman is wasting his life. Who is right? That depends on what you value. If you value money, status, power, and achievement, the businessman is right. But if you value time, peace, family, and presence, the fisherman is right. The businessman is wasting his life. He has money but no time, success but no peace, achievement but no presence. What a waste. Here is the question you must answer. What do you actually want? Not what society, your parents, or advertising tells you to want. What do you actually want? Do you want more or do you want enough? Do you want bigger or do you want better? Do you want achievement or do you want contentment? There is no right answer. But there is your answer. Most people live like the businessman without even realizing it. They chase more without ever defining enough. They work for success without ever defining what success means to them. They follow society's path without ever asking if it is their path. They are the businessman offering advice to fishermen. The fisherman did something most people never do. He defined enough. He knows exactly how many fish feed his family, how much money he needs, and what a good life looks like. So when the businessman offers more, the fisherman can confidently say no, because the fisherman is not refusing wealth. The fisherman is choosing enough. But most people never define enough, so they can never reach it. They just keep chasing more. The finish line keeps moving. Success is always just a little further away. Just one more promotion, just one more deal, just one more million. Then I will have enough. But that day never comes, because enough was never defined. The businessman is chasing a future retirement that looks exactly like the fisherman's current life. But the businessman cannot see this. He is so focused on the path that he cannot see the destination is right here. This is the tragedy of the businessman. He has everything he needs to be happy except the awareness to realize it. The fisherman, on the other hand, has that awareness. He sees clearly. He knows what he has, what he needs, and what enough looks like, so he can rest, play, laugh, and live. Not someday, not after 25 years. Now, today, this moment. The fisherman is not postponing life. The fisherman is living life. Now let me challenge you with 3 hard questions. Question 1. What is enough for you? Specifically, if you cannot answer this question specifically, you are the businessman. You are chasing more without knowing what enough looks like. And if you do not know what enough looks like, you will never reach it. Question 2. Are you sacrificing your present for a future that looks like your past? Are you giving up things you love now so that someday you can afford to do them again? If yes, you are the businessman. You are taking a 25-year detour to end up where you started. Question 3. When is enough finally enough? What has to happen before you stop chasing more and start living? If your answer is vague or uncertain, you are the businessman. You are running a race with no finish line. You will work forever and never arrive because you never defined where you were trying to go. The fisherman can answer all 3 questions easily. Enough is the fish that feed his family today. He is not sacrificing his present. He lives fully now. And enough is enough right now, today, this moment. He has arrived. He is not working toward arrival. He has already arrived. That is why he can rest, play, and refuse the businessman's advice. The fisherman knows something the businessman has forgotten. You do not have to earn the right to live. You can just live. So what will you choose? Will you be the businessman, working for 25 years to earn the right to live like you could live today? Or will you be the fisherman, defining enough clearly and living fully now? There is no judgment in this question. Some people genuinely want to build empires. If that is you, be the businessman. Own it, but be honest with yourself. Are you the businessman because you genuinely want what the businessman wants? Or are you the businessman because society told you to be the businessman? The fisherman challenged the businessman without saying many words, just by living simply. The fisherman exposed the businessman's entire worldview as a 25-year detour. The businessman had no answer. For the first time in his life, he had no answer, because the fisherman was right, and the businessman knew it. What is your answer? Are you the fisherman, or are you the businessman pretending to be on the path to becoming a fisherman but taking a 25-year detour to get there? The choice is yours, but choose consciously, choose intentionally, because the fisherman lives now, and the businessman lives someday. And someday never comes.